Ms. Kopeski with Texas Renew Hearing Center. Today we're going to discuss some of the top 5 tricks to getting the most out of your new hearing devices. So you've finally made the decision to go into your hearing healthcare provider. You've gotten fitted with your new state-of-the-art hearing technology and you are ready to hear the world around you. Or are you? A lot of times our hearing loss, we have had it for a very long period of time. So if trying to reintroduce all of those new sounds to you may seem very strange. It may even feel uncomfortable. It may be something that we're going, what did I do? Maybe I like my quiet little world. So today we're going to go over a few tips and tricks to kind of help you with acclimating with your new hearing devices. So the number one first trick that we always teach our patients when they get new hearing devices is to give yourself some time. Okay? Your hearing loss did not develop in one day, 1 week, 1 month, 99% of the time. So of getting used to hearing all the sounds in the world around you isn't going to sound quote unquote normal in 1 day or 1 week. Since it's the brain that does all of the hearing, we are literally retraining the brain what it's like to hear these sounds again. So don't get frustrated if right after leaving your hearing healthcare appointment, you go have lunch at a noisy restaurant and can't understand everyone. So the next step that we tell our patients is to start small. Reacquiring your hearing skills takes practice. So when you're using a hearing aid for the first time, it may be best if you start by wearing them for a few hours at a time. Start by first thing in the morning when you get up of putting them on. Even though you may say, well, I'm home alone or there's not a lot of people to talk to, still put them on so that your brain can acclimate to hearing even the small things in your world around you. It may sound strange of hearing the refrigerator or hearing the air conditioner kick on or your little dog or cat's nails on the tile. Wear them a few hours each day and continually increase that amount of time and increase the places that you go with wearing the hearing devices. The third tip would be of reading aloud. So when you sometimes haven't been understanding, maybe it was that things were loud enough but they weren't clear enough for you, certain word sounds might seem strange, especially hearing words with S's or CH. They can sound really sharp or shrill when you haven't heard them before. So if you're reading aloud, you are being able to both see those words as well as hearing them. It helps your brain further get reacquainted with associated sounds, words, and speech. Little things like this can make hearing aid adjustment process a little bit faster. So number 4, when getting used to your hearing devices, is to enlist the help of your family and friends. There may be things that it feels like it's the first time you're ever hearing them. Or it may be, is that something that you normally hear? We'll have people, whenever they sigh, they can hear that for the first time and they're thinking, I sound so loud. And a loved one may say, I can hear you sigh. I can hear whenever I sigh. I can hear whenever I scratch the hair on my head. So of asking our loved ones if they hear the birds chirping or the leaves rustling can help with your brain determining whether these are normal sounds or are they things that you're hearing too loud. And the final tip that we give to our new hearing aid wearers is to keep a hearing journal, and we're going to have realistic goals. So if there are things that you're hearing and you're not quite sure if they are normal sounds, write them down. Or if there's things that whenever you're in certain places that are bothersome, if you can make a note of those so that when you come back for your next follow-up with the hearing care provider, they can be able of making adjustments to the hearing devices. Sometimes people think that they should hear everything perfect on day 1, and if they're not, then the hearing aids aren't doing their job. Remember that hearing aids are exactly that. They are aiding in the hearing that you have left. It took a long time to get the hearing loss, and it may take a little bit of time to retrain your ears to hear again. And our bonus tip today is we want to celebrate the improvements in your hearing. There are some things that will sound strange the first few weeks of the hearing devices, but there will be some things that will just absolutely amaze you that you're able to not only hear, but understand. And just know that every little bit is an improvement and a strive towards hearing as best you can. I'm Denise Kopasky with Text and Renew Hearing Center.